Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Overnight Action Report. We're going to take a look at Asia here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group Securities offered by MoneyBlock. And the Asian markets were completely online for the first time this week. It is the first trading week in April. Hong Kong and China were online, but Nikkei was quite the story overnight. We saw that the Nikkei actually finished up 51 points, 0.27%. to the upside at 18,861. What's notable, though, is that we're not seeing new highs. We're going to keep an eye on this, but bottom line is that we saw jittery, what we were going to anticipate jittery markets after there were headlines that North Korea had tested a ballistic missile. It shot it basically into the ocean, but it was going towards the direction of Japan. Again, another sign that the tensions on the peninsula are increasing. With that being said, the markets were tepid at best before they opened up, and then during the opening session last night. And bottom line is that we saw that the markets in Japan stayed pretty muted and tight because of the yen. The yen continues to trade in a tight range, but it did weaken against the U.S. dollar late in the session. What really was the catalyst for the upside move in the Nikkei was the fact not only was the yen basically staying in a tight range and a little bit weaker than the U.S. dollar, but we also saw, and you can see the pair right here, by the way, up 64 cents. So if the dollar's going higher, or in other words, stronger than the yen, that price is going to move to the upside, just for those of you that are wondering how the price action works with these currency pairs. If the yen's weaker and the dollar's stronger, this price is going to move to the upside, and we see that it's up 0.58%. So with that being said, we also did see that the services PMI came out for Japan. It was much higher than expected. It came in at 52.9%. That's basically the highest level on the services PMI. That's that purchasing managing indexes that we watch. That's a precursor for future growth and potential growth. And we saw that number is right now at the highest level that we've seen since 2015. So we're seeing that act as a catalyst in Japan. But again, a lot of work to be done there. As we had noted, after a 2-day hiatus, the Shanghai Composite, China back online, finished the overnight session up 1.48%, or 32.70.30. You can clearly see it went through its 20-day moving average, so it's now the bulls are in control in China. After a very interesting week, was pretty much so. There are two components that were big drivers right now. First of all, you had the PMI from last week. The manufacturing PMI came out better than expected. Now, with the markets closed, there was muted reaction at this point in time. Well, you saw that the market has reacted positive to lead to that. That's a growth flag right there, and we'll keep an eye on that. The other thing is that we actually saw coal move to the upside. Coking coal prices moved up about 7% in the overnight session. Reason is that Cyclone Deanna ripped through Australia. China is a net exporter of coal. That basically got coal prices moving to the upside. So we'll watch to see if that's going to further catalyze the Chinese markets. Also in China, taking a look at Hong Kong. Hong Kong was to the upside, up almost 0.6%, 0.57%, 139 points at 24,480 cents. Again, you can see that Hong Kong and China are above its 20-day moving averages. They're holding there. And as a matter of fact, Hong Kong held. Property names continue to be the driver right now in Hong Kong. What is lagging, though, and weighing potentially on the markets is going to be the financials. So we're going to watch that very closely. We're going to watch the yuan, as well as watch also the liquidity actions by the PBOC, as well as are they going to continue to strengthen or tighten up lending standards. That could put property names on note, but in Hong Kong, we have a market that's holding in a holding pattern, a consolidation, but the bulls are still in control. All right, folks, that is it right now for the overnight action report here in Asia. I also want to note that if you go to the MarketStream.live website, you can go to the premium content section and sign up for a free 2-day trial. We also have other subscription services, but that free 2-day trial is going to get you access to the seasonal charts, the probability calculators, all the advanced education content, as well as the ability to get a free portfolio assessment. And that's all for you to check out. So please take an opportunity to do that. All right, we're going to be back at 8:45 Eastern Time, and we're going to be checking out all the action in Europe. See you here at MarketStream.live.